G'day gamers, Wybot here with some, believe it or not, Overwatch beta gameplay. Now this is one of the best games I had with the Reaper class. I think he's the offensive hero and pretty much edited down bits here and there, but I got on a bit of a 10-man kill streak. And I just want to talk about how a pleasant surprise and how well this beta ran and why I got it over Battleborn. And look, people there, look, just to give you an idea, I haven't done too much research on it because, you know, I wasn't that impressed with Battleborn. And the reason I'm not impressed with Battleborn, it just didn't seem to grab me as much. And TK doesn't have the best reputation when it comes to servers on consoles. Anybody who plays the NBA 2K series here and there, whatever, knows that they'll just drop their servers at the drop of a hat. And their support base isn't that great. So the guys at EB said, you know, you should check out Overwatch. Blizzard are pretty damn good, you know, they've got a good reputation. This is their first person, you can say, MMO team-based fighter going around. Is going on both consoles as well as PC. Now, look, I'll be honest with you, if you want the ultimate experience, yes, play it on PC on pretty damn good settings, but really it runs very well on the Xbox One and it ran very well on the PlayStation 4. Ran well on both of them. You got a whole... The beta was very bold. They gave you all the characters and pretty much most of the maps and 2 or 3 different types of the game types. So like control, defend, and escort. So, and this one is pretty much escort the payload. So your opposition, your enemy team here, pretty much run in, stand next to that vehicle I'm going around, and the more they stand around it, the more they escort it to the destination. We've got to try and stop them. Now, the different classes you have, I think, look, from memory, you got tank, defense, tank, attack, you know, fortress, you know, strong hero attack. You got offensive, defense, and just straight out offensive assault, which has, as you can see, that girl teleporting there, the one that took me out. You move around pretty fast, but at the same time, you haven't got that much armor, and you dish out a fair bit of damage, but not that much. So it's all about support, and as you can see there, my team player is using a character, I think it was defensive support, where she runs around and gives me health. And that balances the game. Now, look, there are a lot of hiding places on the map. And, you know, you got teleportation with this Reaper character here. You got teleportation. You got sort of like a drifting where you're invulnerable for a short period of time, but you can't shoot. They can still see you. And then you got your superpower where you press the Y button on the Xbox One, which pretty much does a lot of damage. You got health pick up on the way here and there. The maps are well balanced. And the characters are very interesting. Character skins to unlock all sorts of things to build them up here and there. And can I just say, peeps, this was a very pleasant surprise because for a beta, it connected and ran well, better than any other beta I have played. Period. In all my histories of gaming. Yep, I'm saying it right there and now, people. Elder Succubus agreed. I recommended it to him. It was free. There was an alpha and then there was an open beta. And I have to say, peeps, it ran well. And for the fact that Blizzard, for the first time they're touching consoles, correct me if I'm wrong, they're doing a damn fine job. I cannot wait for this game to come out. Now, I think it comes out later on this month. And I've pre-ordered it. And I'm going to be playing heaps of it. Because all I did on the weekend was played an absolute shit ton of this. Absolutely loved it. It was without a doubt one of the best, you know, games I have played in a long time in betas. And I highly recommend it. Because it's fast-paced. It's different. You get a group of your buddies together because it's more team-based, and you'll kick butt, and you can vote at the end who did well out of both teams when they came heroes. And it's just, I don't know, the sound, the balance of the characters, the weapons, nothing really OP. Now, some people said they were, they're not, because there's counteracting to it. You can change your characters in amongst the match and in the game. If you get lost on the maps, you've got a neat little feature where you press up on the D-pad and it leaves a spray paint where you can feed it in. I think that remains to the next round. I'm pretty sure I did. I'm pretty sure I did that. Look at this. Teleportation, bomb in, and out you go. Fantastic kill. Which can, you know, lead you back to your maps. But the maps aren't hard to learn. And it's just so much variety. And it's a game I highly recommend. And it couldn't have come at a better time. Now, also a bit of a busy time, people. Let's not get wrong here. I mean, Doom, I'm getting that this weekend, and I can't wait to crank that mofo on the Xbox One. Hearing reviews, it's doing quite well. And look, if I enjoy that much when it drops in price, I will get on the PS4. I'm that kind of person. Yep, I just game on multiple platforms. That's me. I'm addicted to it. So it is a bloody good game, and I highly recommend it. So, you know, when games like this are coming out from big developers like Blizzard who listen to their community, it's people like Activision that need to really rethink where they're at. Now, I've noticed, and I'm going to go on a tangent here, people, is, you know, I got no problem with professional Call of Duty players like Nadeshot And people like, Flame Sword and Optic Embos talking about playing Battlefield and having a go on it because they're COD, they're sponsored by COD, but they do play other games. And they have in the past criticised and been pretty damn good and fair about the whole Activision thing. But people like Drifter and more importantly like Alia and T-Man who are trying to cover Battlefield now and jump ship and still trying to do the hype, they should put more pressure on to say, hey, just sell the game separately. That's all I'm asking for. And that's all I recommend they can do. And the dislikes will stop and this trend of hating the damn thing. It has got over 1 million dislikes and it's still growing. I reckon it's going to get to 2 million. It is one of the most disliked video game videos on YouTube of all time. And they're still going ahead with it. And, to see T. Martin's videos on what we're going to get, what perks we're going to get here and there. And it's like $130 for a game which most people already own, which should be only really $50. I mean, the Coalition never did that. Imagine they did to us Gearheads. And they're a much smaller organisation. I mean, they're nowhere near as big as Activision or Infinity Ward. And they're not as money hungry or gravy. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're going to have their... they're going to have, you have to buy maps here and there if you really want to. Five-player kill streak here, one bot going off, like 2 frogs and half for sock. But they're also going to have, supply drop, things like that. If you want to buy them, it's your choice. They're not forcing you to buy another game to play the one you really want. They're giving you the choice. And that's what I'm totally against. And I'm not pre-ordering that game at all. If there's ever a chance of just getting, COD 4 remastered, I'm going to do that. Wow, not to say I'm not interested in an Infinity War. Don't get me wrong, I'm interested in peeps. I don't mind a bit of COD here and there, but not when they're forcing gamers to do that. So that's really pissed me off. And when you've got games like this coming along and Battleborn, apparently did quite well. You've got Doom. What else have you got coming out? You've got Battlefield 1, Gears of War 4, all these games coming out. Call of Duty. Wake up to yourselves. Plus, the connection's not the best. Shit a brick. I mean, you got T. Martin finally out on Twitter today as well, even though I just criticised him, having a Vonneha say, how come everybody's one barring except for hosts on TDM on Black Ops 3? This is in the States. Now, look at that. You know what I mean, peeps? It's like Activision are loaded to the hilt. The connection is shit. I can see why Xbox is not really upset they cut back on the deal because I'll tell you now, Battlefield connection's just as good, if not better. I have a lot more fun with it on the Xbox One. Same as on the PlayStation 4. That's EA for you. And then, you think EA's going to go, oh, we're going to screw Activision over. Let's give Battlefield these A-grade servers and keep it top notch. So Activision. COD is dying. It's RIPing. And when you've got games like this coming out from heavyweights like Blizzard who do listen to the community, shitty brick peeps. I would not happy to be Activision. I mean, the memes I've seen on YouTube this day and age coming around, on Facebook, of the Activision fans just totally, just giving Activision a hard time, and you've got DICE giving Activision, just rubbing it in their face. Come on Activision, you guys, you got to pull your shit together. So as you can see here, we're trying to slow the team down here, and if you notice, it's gone into overtime. The ship has not moved at all, which is pretty damn exciting. So it gets pretty heated here. I've got, I think, an 11-man kill streak going. But the Reaper is a fun class to use. Yes, his weapons are powerful, but the rate of fire is quite slow. As you can see, got 11-play kill feed there, and I enjoyed it. It's one of my first games, and this is one of the first games I've won. So it's not that easy, but it's easy to pick up, and it's good to play with randoms, and it's good to play with a team. I enjoyed the maps. It was a very fast-flowing game, and I didn't care about the frame rate drop or anything like that. It looked good just on both consoles. On PC, of course, it looks that tad a little bit better, if not a hell of a lot better. So my advice to you people, get the Overwatch game when it comes out. I'm going to be getting that on the Xbox One. Filthy Widebody is my GT. Hit me up with that. And Pete's frag and tag. Be good to those. And you've got a couple more videos, hopefully, in the week, and hopefully I'll be able to show you some Doom if I've got time. But frag and tag, be good to those, and catch your mofos on the battlefield, and check out this turret. It's one of the things that just reloads you can help you kill yourself. It's pretty damn awesome. It's really awesome, actually. I really enjoyed it. Frag and tag, peeps.